I am telling this story as a father, a poor father from America, a man who once had nothing except a broken wallet, tired hands, and a young son who believed in me even when I did not believe in myself. And I remember those days clearly, the nights when hunger sat with us like an unwanted guest, when my son slept on a thin mattress and I covered him with my old jacket pretending everything was fine, when I worked 2 and sometimes 3 jobs and still came home with empty pockets, when there were weeks with no money at all, no food in the fridge, no light in the house, only overdue bills and silent prayers. And every time my son asked me, "Dad, are we going to be okay?" I said yes with a smile, while my heart was breaking because that is what fathers do. We lie to protect our children's hope, and my son watched all of this quietly. He saw my struggles, my failures, my rejection letters, my sleepless nights, and without knowing it, he was learning lessons no school could teach. He learned what it means to survive, to endure, to stand back up when life pushes you to your knees. And there were moments when I almost gave up. Moments when I felt like a failure as a man and as a father. Moments when I cried alone so he would not hear me. But then one day he looked at me and said he wanted to be rich. Not for cars or big houses, but so I would never have to struggle again. And that moment changed my life, because for the first time I realized that even in poverty, we had planted something powerful. And he started small, so small that people laughed at him, selling things others threw away, learning from free libraries, working late nights while others slept, failing again and again, losing money, losing friends, losing confidence, but never losing hunger, the hunger to change our story. And I watched him fall and rise more times than I can count, each failure making him stronger, each loss sharpening his focus, and slowly, painfully, things began to change. One idea worked when many failed. One risk opened doors that were once closed. Money started coming in, first slowly and then faster. Debts were paid, dignity was restored, and the same boy who once slept hungry built businesses, created jobs, and changed lives. And today, the world calls him a billionaire. They see the success, the headlines, the luxury, but they do not see the pain behind it. They do not see the poor father who almost gave up. And when I look at my son now, I do not see money. I see resilience. I see proof that struggle is not the end. It is preparation. And if you are struggling today, if you feel broken, tired, or hopeless, remember this: your situation is not permanent. Your pain is not your identity. It is your training ground, and one day your story will inspire someone else to keep going. And if this story touched your heart, if it made you feel less alone, subscribe for more emotional stories like this, because sometimes one story is enough to change a life.